Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Some Western countries' hypocrisy in display. This is the article that I have here, which involves Germany, France, Russia, and obviously the entire European Union and the Western collective West that imposes sanctions on a country based on their necessities, their needs. So they impose it, but they pick and choose. So that's a very selective way of imposing sanctions, and that's kind of like a weasel behavior, because if you disagree with some murderer's act, you're not gonna get him in prison for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday you bring him to your child's birthday because your birthday likes the guy. If that's a criminal and he's in prison, then in prison should stay. You just don't, what, my kid likes it, so I'm gonna make my kid happy and I'm gonna bring, John to my kid's birthday, even if he's, sex offender. Unbelievable. So let's see here an article from Associated Press from September 12, 2022. Germany says, no option but to permit Russian uranium shipment. The German government said Monday that it can't stop a shipment of Russian uranium destined for French nuclear plants from being processed at a site in Germany because atomic fuel isn't covered by European Union sanctions on Russia. You see how weaselly this was made? It's not covered. But who was supposed to cover it? So we have to process it because it's not covered by European Union, sanctions. Germany, shut your mouth. You're the big guy over there. So if you wanted that to be covered, it would have been covered. Obviously, France would have never agreed to that, because it depends, 80% on atomic energy. But I'm just saying, this weasel here, have a name? No, I was about to say Monday, September, that's the name. No, this guy, whoever wrote this thing, it's not covered. Those guys, it's them. We would not like to process it. No option but to permit Russian uranium shipment because it's not covered. Hey, buddy, how about oil? How about gas? You yourself with gas, because those guys over the Atlantic wanted you to do it. But guess why uranium was not covered under any sanctions? You remember? I made a video on that. It's because the big boss who made you shoot yourself in the foot, sanctioning yourself with gas and will be oil since December, right? They told you do that, but don't touch uranium, because United States gets 15% of its uranium from Putin. Putin just takes it from his pocket and gives it to the Americans. And 28%, I think it was, of processed uranium, again, from Russia, United States. So obviously they said, no, we're not going to impose any sanctions on uranium from Russia. Got it? Anybody votes against? I thought so. That's how it worked. And Germany said, and France, yes, we're not going to place it. No. But place on gas, you know what? Because we don't need it. They need it. So Germany, pum, got it deep again. And again, it's the European Union. You have the biggest economy. You're the biggest dude over there. Not the biggest country, which is France, but you're the biggest dude over there. What are you talking about? France is a surface, I'm guessing, right? The German government, maybe not. The German government said, yes, environmentalists have called on Germany and the Netherlands to block the shipment of uranium aboard the Russian ship Mikhail Dudin in the English Channel from being transported to a processing plant in Lingen, close to the German-Dutch border. And I'm quoting, we have no legal grounds to prevent the transport of uranium from Russia, but you have legal grounds to freeze Russian assets. You did that before the transfer, before you started sanctioning. Did you have legal grounds to do that? Don't tell me about legal grounds. It's just, they try to weasel them out. Oh, no, we can't. But you're in charge of it if you want to, want to do anything. We have no legal grounds to prevent the transport of uranium from Russia because the sanctions imposed by European Union due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine exempt the import of nuclear fuel like Russian gas to the EU from import bans. Ooh, Russian gas. Cannot be imported as well. They can't import bans on that, on Russian gas. They still get it, don't they? Said a spokesperson from European Environment Ministry, Edes Kebler, I think it's pronounced. Safety requirements for the shipment had been examined and found to meet requirements, meaning German authorities had to approve it, he added. And I'm quoting, "You can imagine that we view such uranium shipments very critically due to the Russian invasion, but also because of Germany's exit from nuclear in general." Kebler told reporters in Berlin, noting that the government has worked to close the processing plant in Lingen and a second in nearby Gronau. The plant in Lingen is operated by Framestone, which is a majority owned by French Unity giant EDF. The French government has a majority stake in EDF, socialist, there you go, which manages all the France's nuclear power plants, which I think it should do because it's a strategic industry. Don't leave what? You're going to leave the Chinese operate your plants or something? Environmental groups, including the Russian organization Eco Defense, urge European countries to end all uranium procurement from Russia and cited the British government's recent decision to block the Mikhail Dudin from offloading nuclear waste near Liverpool for processing there. Government spokesman Christine Hoffmann said Germany continually reviews whether sanctions need to be expanded, but declined to say whether there were concrete plans to get the EU to block nuclear fuel imports. Environment Ministry spokesman Kebler noted that Russia is not the only supplier of uranium. Canada would be another possibility, for example. Well, if I see how things work, if I know how things work here in this, who's boss and who's the subordinate, probably the Americans can say, yeah, you can sanction Russian uranium in Europe, but not in the United States. By the way, United States buys 3% of the oil from Russia, and as I said, 15% uranium from Russia, plus the 28, the process and all that. But no, we don't do anything. Why? It's only 3% oil. We can do that. We can get away with. We're gonna get, Arabs to cover for that, or we can also suck our oil strategic reserves, as we do. They do. So yeah, it's pick and choose, and the European Union would not allow Germany to. There's nothing. They didn't impose any sanctions, nothing on the uranium. Such weasels, So they let John to come from prison, sex offender, to my child's birthday because someone likes John and my kid likes John. Is that how it works? Pick and choose, right? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.